Hi everyone, in this video we're going to talk about MCP resources. MCP resources are information that an MCP server, which will be installed inside of Drupal, transmit to the MCP client, which will be running inside of the user's AI assistant like Claude Desktop, ChatGPT, etc. Today we're going to take a look about MCP resources. These resources are read-only information that the server, in this case Drupal, exposes to the AI assistant running the MCP client to enhance the context of the AI session. So this is very useful for your users to be able to interact with your content better if you expose it as resources. How do you do this? The first thing that you want to do is to enable the MCP server. You'll have this page, this configuration page. You can find it under configuration, web services, MCP server, and then you'll see that there are two tabs here, resource and resource templates, and that they are empty right now. So you have to expose your information. You can do it yourself with custom code, or you can do it by leveraging some third-party modules. So let's head over the terminal and let's enable the MCP Server Examples module. So once I do that, I will be able to see the resource templates and the resources that this examples module provides. So in this case, it provides a resource that is a content type, a list of the content types available in the site, and then it has some resource templates, and in here you'll see that you can enable or disable it. You can say don't expose these entity types. So if I do this, I will be able to go, let's say, to my VS Code and go here. I'm gonna go to the Drupal MCP server that I already connected. If I click here in the add button for the context, you'll see MCP resources, and you'll see that we have a list of things. So we're going to start with this, and you see that we have added the list of content types here. Give me point of content types. You get the idea. If I click on this, it's going to open here, and you'll see that it's just a JSON list of the different content types. And the same goes for the node. Here can autocomplete this, and it will add this node into context, right? Super useful. Let's say that instead of the umami profile, you have a shop. You can add products here, and you can ask questions about the product by exposing structured information on it. There is also another interesting module that will work with resources that I think it can be more empowering, and that is MCP Server Views. You will be able to go here again, web services, MCP server, into resources. You'll see that there is the MCP Server Views. I'm going to enable this, and I'm going to go to structure views, and I'm going to create a view. So the view going to be MCP recipes, and I'm going to say that I don't want recipes, and yeah, that's it. We don't need to sort them. So I'm gonna add a display, and here you select this new MCP resource display. You can give it a name and a description. A good description, and in here we add just a regular view. So let's add some fields. So I'm gonna do ingredients. I'm gonna do difficulty, and that's it for now. So for difficulty, I'm gonna apply the defaults, same for ingredients, and I'm gonna add a relationship to the author of the content. We should require the relationship, and now add the name. Since we have multiple nodes per language, we want to restrict to this. So you can see that this will expose this JSON, and we're gonna configure this a little bit. The name of the property is gonna be difficulty, And then this is going to be called author, the user.name. That looks pretty good. It was very easy. And we have now this good view that exposes a list of our recipes. Once we have this saved, we can head over into Cloud Code, connectors, and here you can see MCP recipes. So once you have this, you can see that Cloud Code has all this JSON available, and I can ask intelligent questions. Can I eat that is low carb? And I have hit my limit actually, but you get the idea. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Make sure to check this out and play with the MCP server module, because it can make your site available to your users' AI assistant. Users are going to be interacting with your site using their AI assistant more and more, and you want to be able to expose as much of your content, as much of your experiences using the MCP server and the standard tools. That's it for me. Ta-da.